integral to reinforcing a memory and drawing from it, for me, is creating a sensory connection with a sense of place. And I do that usually outdoors or through a window. In this case, just for the sake of a demonstration, I'm using a photograph that I took in Italy of one of my very favorite places. But imagine that you're outdoors, or imagine that you're looking through a window. And in terms of really connecting with what's going on in the present moment, what I'd like you to do is just start by writing down 5 things that you see in front of you. So I'm going to sit and look at my view, and then I'm going to write down, just on my sketchbook page, 5 things that I see. I see building. I see grass. I see trees. I see sky. And I see an archway. After the 5 things that I see, then I close my eyes and I listen. And in this case, I'm going to have to use memory. But wherever you are working from life, you could close your eyes and just listen and pick out 3 things that you hear. Just for a moment, quietly closing your eyes, 3 things that you hear. I'm going to write down birds, the wind, and a distant train. From the sight to the sound, then perhaps take a deep breath through your nose, bringing in the air and trying to discern 2 things that you smell. It could be coming in through the window, or if you're outdoors, just something around you. And for me, I remember the smell of earth and the smell of rosemary. And then finally, in terms of the sensory connection, going ahead and just feeling on a tactile level something. And I'm remembering feeling the sun, the warmth of the sun. So the sun's warmth on my back is a key thing that I remember. And then from here, I'd like to make a blind contour drawing so that I'm looking at my view and I'm just taking a look at that, and I'm not looking at my page. So the next step after the sensory connecting would be a blind contour drawing. So just looking at your view and taking a few minutes, leaving your pencil, your drawing tool, on your page, never lifting it, and just slowly, as your eyes move across your scene, just slowly allowing the drawing tool to move across the surface of your paper, not looking down, never lifting your drawing tool, but just allowing your eye to travel. Through blind contour drawing, it's an incredibly connective way to draw, to connect us to the scene, to connect us to the place, and slow down and get outside of our feelings of ambition. Because in the end, it's not so much up to us if we've drawn it blindly, but we can slow down, we can feel the line quality. We can really allow ourselves to travel around the scene, maybe noticing things and really recording things that we might not normally see or record if we were constantly cross-checking our progress or how well we've done. So just following the shapes, maybe some of the textures, not worrying too much about how accurate it is, but really feeling like we're having a journey of the eye and a connectivity that starts with the senses and then takes us through the entire vista. So for me, this is a very connective process. This sensory connection and then the blind contour really brings me into the moment. And through doing this, in the next steps, when we're drawing more from memory, it really strengthens my memory and my connection to place.